a rare opportunity that we're actually both in the same location, and it's not for a hunting purpose.
I'm not superimposed into this video.
But
You're live.
that is about to change
It is.
because for the first time since we've even ever started this thing, we are actually going to be in the same state,
Same town.
same town, possibly, if not within 30 minutes of each other.
Yeah.
For the first time. So that's going to be unique. So we normally only get to hunt together maybe once, twice a year, and it's a short period of time, but this year we're going to be hunting probably 95% of the time together. If not, we'll be parking at the same dead-end road or parking at the same location, and then we might split off from there, only hunting 500,000 yards away from each other at a given time.
Or you're going to be watching the kids, and Steph and I are going to go out and
Yeah, I've been told that's the plan.
shoot the deer.
So I've been kind of.
She's the shooter, you're the watcher.
Yeah. So, but yeah, with that, so I'm gonna be moving away from Southern California and moving to Garrett's location in Virginia late this summer. So what does that mean? We kind of wanted to just get together and tell you what our plans are for this year. It's right now it's the end of wintertime, early spring, so everybody's in their planning phase of what fall is going to look like. So this year we are not going to be able to hunt out west. There might be a slight opportunity that I get to come out here and hunt some mule deer. Slight opportunity for that, but majority of it's going to be all East Coast stuff until our Arizona trip. So we are still going to do the Arizona trip, but we're not going to have a chance to come out west and do any big mule deer hunting or elk hunting of this year because I'm moving across the country late summer, and so I just can't make both things happen. And then Garrett's actually got some other stuff going on as well.
Retirement is coming soon. Just don't know exactly when. If any of you have been following along, I've been kind of going through some medical stuff with the military, and I'm dealing with some stuff with that. So I'm going to be retiring probably towards the end of this year, early 2023. So that's also part of the situation between him moving and then my retirement future from the military and having to go find a real job. So we're going to focus on the East Coast thing so we can get his family situated and then kind of get my situation figured out. And then we'll bank some points this year too. We'll still put in for some stuff.
Yeah.
Points wise.
Yes.
So that next year for the fall of 23, we're in a kind of a better position all around to make a trip out west. Archery or rifle.
Yeah.
So we're just going to focus on the East Coast. Now, we've been talking about not just, staying in Virginia, Pennsylvania area, but looking at some other opportunities.
We're definitely going to hit Virginia hard. That's for sure, just because it's going to be easy access, locations, and everything like that. Started already doing a lot of e-scouting and stuff for putting up some ladder stands and then being mobile in the saddles and stuff like that, and the climbers. So definitely going to hit Virginia hard. We're going to do the Pennsylvania rifle. We're going to try to get there and do a lot of archery hunting as well.
Yeah.
But definitely going up there for Pennsylvania. And then we've put out a couple feelers. We might do something in Maryland.
Yeah.
Maryland, might do something there. We've talked about if we can get away on a long weekend, we might try to do something in West Virginia.
Yeah. The Maryland thing, definitely want to look into the Sitka hunt. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Larry. We would like to definitely do that.
Yes.
But the West Virginia thing would be good because it's pretty close.
Yes.
And then there's also opportunity for Tennessee, Kentucky type of thing too.
Yeah, we've looked at maybe going to Tennessee, Kentucky thing, maybe the first week of November.
Yeah.
We just got to kind of see how some things play out and how everything gets going out there once we get established and everything like that. Also, North Carolina.
Yeah, that's not.
So we have another buddy of ours joining us up in Virginia that is a really good hunter, and so we'll be getting out there with him. You'll probably see him on a couple episodes coming up and stuff. this fall. But and he's got a lot of spots down in North Carolina locked in. So the East Coast is nice because you have a lot of different states that are really relatively close in distance. And so, within an 8-hour drive, we can be in, 5 or 6 different states.
Right.
So there's nothing really out of the question when it comes to that, even for just a little bit of a long weekend.
I mean, you can talk about Tyler. You linked up with Tyler from Whispering Wild. He has invited us up to, at some point in time, get a hunt together. So we talked about maybe re-engaging with him to get up there and do either some waterfowl or some deer hunt maybe up in New Jersey, which would be pretty cool.
But like we said, I'm excited as much as I love. Dad. So I am excited, as much as I love chasing mule deer, because I really do, and I love it out west. I am really excited about going and chasing some whitetails in the rut. There's something about what's nice out there is we get to go set trail cameras and then really pattern deer and really look in an area hard and really get to try to hunt a deer or a group of deer. I mean, we got some redemption. You got some redemption, right? Yeah. I mean, I'll come in and do it for you, so don't worry about that. But I know we got some redemption in an area already.
With that big buck from last year.
Yeah.
With the misfire.
So, and like I said, we might not get out to a bunch of other states and stuff like that, but we're really gonna enjoy getting to hunt together.
Yeah.
For the first time, an extended period of time. Not a week here and a couple days here. It's the season we get to hunt together.
Yeah. Really since 2016?
Yeah.
No, 15.
Yeah.
So it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time, and so we're excited. We're excited to be able to film for each other and not do this whole film thing. So it'll be nice, and hopefully that's better for you guys watching and everything like that. And
I am putting in again. I mean, I put in every year for the Pennsylvania elk hunt, and I'm hoping that because if any year would be the perfect year to actually get drawn for that tag, this would be the year for that. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I've been putting in for 15, almost 20 years now, I guess. And then points wise, they didn't start points until a few years after they started that season. So I think I'm going into this year with 10 points, but I just really hope I can get drawn for that. And I did put in for the first ever Virginia elk drawing.
Yeah.
There's only 5 tags, so I have a pretty slim chance on that one.
Yeah.
So, but I figured for $15, I might as well put in for it.
Hey, you can't draw it if you don't put in.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, you're gonna see a lot of whitetail hunting. So it's gonna be, not the variety that you're used to on our channel of, me here, him there, and stuff.
Well, we do have an opportunity to do a little bit more waterfowl than what we have been doing.
Yeah.
And potential to do a little more small game type stuff as well.
Yeah.
So there is the potential that if things go kind of how we're talking about right now with kind of our thought process for the fall and into the late season would be with not just really hitting the whitetail hard, but try and get some more small game hunting in and try and really kind of figure out the duck hunting out there, because I don't have anyone to really duck hunt with out there. I'm by myself, so trying to figure it out has been a little bit difficult. So hopefully now it'll be a little bit easier, getting at least just the 2 of us, and once we get Jake up there, the 3 of us maybe be able to figure out the waterfowl a little bit better.
Yeah. So how you're gonna see the season play out is, September we're gonna be scouting hard.
Mm-hmm.
So end of August, beginning of September, scouting hard. We got some plans for the farm.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to do some work up there, build maybe a couple permanent blinds and stuff up there. More easy access for the kids and everybody. And then October, archery opens. So we'll be out there doing the archery thing, bouncing between Virginia and Pennsylvania and back and forth on that. And if we can get some deer down early, I think then we'll try to pull the trigger in mid-November, maybe trying to venture out west Virginia, and then West Virginia.
Western Virginia.
Western Virginia,
Yeah.
and then West Virginia. Yeah. So we might try to do a little bit of that, and then Thanksgiving, we'll do Thanksgiving together, do a lot of waterfowl hunting then, and then get ready and head up to Pennsylvania for the rifle opener.
Yep.
Go to Pennsylvania and probably close out the regular deer season with Pennsylvania.
More than likely. That's what I did this year.
Unless some weird stuff kind of goes down and we need a couple more does or something for the freezer, we might go out and do a little late season deer hunt in Virginia. But other than that, we're going to transform into the small game and the waterfowl heavy, and then Arizona in January.
And a lot of sucking up for our lives.
Yes.
A lot of sucking up for the lives. Yeah, Arizona, and depending, so even the Arizona thing is kind of a unknown right now too.
Yeah.
Not that we're going to go, but like for me, depending on what happens with me with my retirement stuff, I may have the opportunity to spend an extended period of time out there.
Yeah, I mean, someone still has a deer tag that's valid for the calendar year.
Right. So I have the potential
22.
Get through Christmas and boogie on out there with the camper maybe, and get a couple days of hunting / scouting in 2022, and then start be there for the to hunt in January. Then we had talked about coming out maybe like the second week of January and hunting.
Yeah.
So I could spend that first week hunting / scouting and kind of getting things set up, and then you fly out and I can pick you up at the airport.
Ooh,
Which would be weird.
I like that.
Yeah, right? And then we could spend that whole second week hunting and then whatever. But like, I don't know. So it was, as I said, for me, there's a lot of unknowns right now. But that is kind of a cool opportunity that we might have with, depending on how my schedule. So I'll have some time for transition there before, I actually have to go find a real big boy job.
Yeah.
So there is some potential there that would work out for the Arizona thing.
Yeah. And then we're already thinking 2023.
Well, we kind of have to.
So we're already thinking 2023 and trying to start correlating some plans there. We're kind of in the debate right now of what to do. We might actually try to elk hunt 2 separate states, just separated. So I'll get the tag in Oregon, and we'll hunt Oregon, and then you might get a tag and hunt Arizona,
Right.
Or even we should have enough points to draw in Montana
Yeah.
if we chose to go that route as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, interesting, but we're already trying to lean forward into 2023 and figure out what our game plan is going to be for that, and start laying out our tags, options, and stuff like that. One interesting thing we started thinking about was, while we're both still building points in Arizona, Montana, Wyoming, and other states, we might go and alternate who draws the tag.
Yeah.
That way, we're both not trying to compete with each other and hunt at the same time. Even though we both have the mutual understanding.
Well, because it's more opportunity, though.
It would give you 7 straight days of hunting, vice us alternating back and forth.
Well, and if we both draw the same year, then it's going to be a bunch of years before we can draw again, potentially.
Correct.
So, by alternating, who does what state one year or whatever, like, we can every year we could potentially be hunting somewhere as a group.
Yeah.
Not necessarily both being trigger pullers,
Yeah.
but we could be out hunting somewhere, and that's kind of what we're looking for. Is who cares like which one has the tag? Let's just go, right?
Yeah, and this year we might also try to join the rodeo of Idaho and get in that fist fight over there on the internet of who gets in line and gets a tag.
Yeah. Yeah, we have talked about that too.
Yeah, so we might even try to do that for 23 and join that party and try to go hunt Idaho. But yeah, I mean, we appreciate you guys following along. We've got a lot of new subscribers in the last 4 or 5 months, and we appreciate that a lot. We enjoy your guys' support.
A lot of comments coming in.
Yeah, a lot of good comments coming in and everything like that. I mean, it means the world to us. And I mean, we're gonna do this stuff anyways, but it is nice out there to see that other people are enjoying what we do,
Yeah.
and saying, hey, you do a good job and stuff like that, and like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hopefully we're motivating somebody to get out there and do it themselves.
Well, even with like not just the hunting content, but just like we've been sharing a lot of our gear review stuff, like what we think about gear, because it's always something we always look for people's reviews on gear as well that we're going to potentially use, and then the cooking videos that we're starting to do, and the food processing, with all of our field to table stuff, and we've been getting a lot of good feedback with that. Just like, oh, okay, what about this idea or that idea or whatever. Like, there's been a lot of interaction back and forth with some of that type of stuff, not just on the hunting specific stuff. So that's what we're trying to do. It's like, let's share the experience. If we can help educate and somebody on something new that they didn't think about, then great, because that's what we're looking for from people that we watch and follow. And then also just get people, like, inspire you to get out there and do something, and just provide opportunity for people to learn something and get out and do this stuff and share the experience. Like, and I mean, we need to share as a outdoor community. Just share these experiences, motivate each other, get out there and do the stuff, and just be better at what we do.
I mean, if you follow anything with the outdoor community at all, you know that it happens every year, but it seemed to be a really heavy hit this year, right at the end of their hunting season. Multiple states, California, Washington, Arizona, Colorado, all went after bear hunting, and they went after the spring season.
Yeah.
And so it's just, if we let them win just that little bit, then what's next? And then all these wins continue, and then next thing you know, we don't even get to hunt anymore. And all hunting's dead. So it's all about getting the voice out there, getting the word out there, and not letting these people control what we do, and science-based.
Let's stick to the science and
not emotional-based
management. But anyway, I mean, bottom line is we appreciate everything you guys are giving us and your support, and we hope you continue to follow along, share our content with friends and family, whatever, and keep coming back, because we certainly appreciate all of you.
And hopefully right after this video, the next video is Garrett dropping turkeys.
Yeah, but that's going to come real soon, for sure.
Because as soon as he leaves here, it's time to scout for turkeys.
That's right. Thanks for following along. Make sure to reach down and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys on the next episode. Later.